What's going on, guys? This is Chris from BCI. Today we're going to take you through a couple shoulder series drills that we use for overhead athletes and just general pop fitness at the gym. The first one is going to be a back to wall shoulder flexion. We use this for a couple things. We do it on our evaluation day just to see if the person has clearance to go up overhead and do some overhead pressing safely. And we've also added into some correctives and some exercise things for people to do at home if they are limited with it. So what you're going to do on the setup, you're going to have your foot about a foot or so away from the wall. We call it soft knees. Just kind of imagine you're holding the athletic position. We don't want you too low where you're kind of holding yourself in a body weight squat, just low enough to where you can sit comfortably. From here, we want to make sure we got our butt on the wall, mid back on the wall, and head on the wall. The next part, you're going to reach your arms out to 90 degrees, thumbs straight up. And what I want Cam to do is I want him to walk around to the other side. And if we look closely, we can see that there is no daylight sticking through the wall to where you can see underneath his low back. Everything from his mid back to low back is smashed against the wall. That is the first and foremost with this exercise. From here, once everything is locked in, we're going to keep our arms fully locked out and straight, and then reach our arms as far overhead as we can. The goal is to see if we can get our arms all the way up and touched. If you can't, that's totally all right. Get as far as you can, and then come back down nice and smooth. All right, watch him do about 2 more reps. Just keeping an eye on his low back, make sure nothing is coming off the wall. A few of the main faults we see would be low back does come off the wall, he'll get up overhead, and then he'll reach where we can see some daylight sticking through that part on the wall. All right, so we don't want that to happen. Another fault that we see is as we reach up, the head shoots forward off the wall. That's just another familiar compensation pattern we will see. And the last, come to the front cam, you should see as we reach overhead, the elbows will bend in another effort just to try to touch thumbs to the wall overhead, all right? As to stay in the beginning, all we want to do is keep back flushing up against the wall, reach as high overhead as possible. Over time, we're going to work on getting more range of motion up overhead and trying to touch the wall, but we don't want that to happen at the expense of losing low back, losing our head position, or letting our elbows bend. All right? Feel free to reach out if you got any questions.